So this is my 1 year loc journey, and boy has it been a journey. I went from loving it to hating it to loving it. But yeah, this is my 1 year journey. To begin with, it was quite hard to get used to, especially at work. It was a bit of a shock to the system, and around and about, to be fair. I was used to always wearing braids, box braids, and so yeah. But I started it with 2-strand twists. I think it's on the 29th of August 2019. Most of the time I wore bandanas or hats to, wherever I went, really. That was literally my style. I didn't really know how to style it. I still don't. I normally just wear it down, or I put it in a bubble if I'm wearing a hat. But there was a time when I really just started to hate them. I think it was the ugly stage, and I just really didn't like them. I was battling within myself whether to comb them out, or whether to even cut my hair and just wear it short and get waves. As you can see, I've got an undercut anyway, but even still, I just didn't know whether I just wanted short hair or whether to continue with the locks. It was very much a give and take, a battle inside. But then I started to like them a little bit. I got my first retwist, and I started to hate them again. And then I started to love them again. It was all over the place, really. I dyed it for a little bit. I dyed it, I think it was brown. Then I've now gone back to black, but for a little bit I was dyeing it. I was experimenting. I didn't get it retwisted a lot. Most of the times I would do it myself. I've gone to a loctician 3 times in a year, I think 3 or 4 times, and other than that, it's mostly been me if I just needed to tidy it up. Due to COVID, with lockdown, I then just had to learn to do it myself, and that was 6 months. I was 6 months into my loc journey. Lockdown came, and I've just had to run with it. But as you can see, my hair was quite short to begin with, but when I did go to the locticians, it would then be crispy, and I started to notice a little bit of growth as well. I had started using conditioner in my hair, which I know some people say you can and some people say that you can't, but I started to notice that I was getting build up, and so I did my first apple cider vinegar rinse, and that kind of got rid of it. And then I started to notice that my locks started to thicken up as well, and they were growing longer. I was gaining length, especially at the back where my undercut is. You could no longer just see my undercut when I was wearing my hair down. And I stopped wearing bandanas as well. I think maybe because I've lost my bandanas, but I just stopped, and I just started just wearing my hair down or wearing it in a bubble in a hat. But other than that, I started to retwist it myself just to keep it a bit neat. That was in the middle of lockdown. And as you can see, it started to thicken, it started to mature a little bit, and it started to grow longer as well. This is when I started to actually really like it. There's one lock that I started combing out at the back, but by then I just double 2-strand twisted it, and I started to really love it again. So that one's my youngest loc. This is my first time going back to the loctician over lockdown. I just wanted it to be fresh. I didn't really have the time and patience to do it myself, but that's when I really noticed the length. And this is today, 1 year on.